Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Goffstown High School Scholarship Night. Tonight, we welcome the amazing class of 2020 as they are rewarded with financial support from many organizations. Now, here's Goffstown High School Principal Frank McBride.
Good evening and welcome to the Goffstown High School 2020 Scholarship and Award Evening. Stating the obvious, we wish we were together as a community in the Heber Theater at Goffstown High School. That was not in the cards this spring, so we continue to do our best to honor you all remotely. A huge thank you to our guidance office, which pulls this event together each year, spearheaded by Ashley Barisi and Sylvia Lewis. We really appreciate all your hard work to make this event happen. And because it's virtual, the team has grown. And that team has been spearheaded by Mr. Justin Huff, his great assistant, Bridget Lambert, and the maestro behind all these productions, Mr. Adam McCune from Goffstown Television. We really appreciate the amount of dedication and support you put in to make this event happen. And now to the families. Congratulations to the seniors on your deserving awards. I look forward to collectively listening to your recognition that you're going to receive this evening virtually. I'm going to be joined by my colleagues and some community members as well as we virtually recognize you for your accomplishments, and they are all hard and well-earned accomplishments. So congratulations to you and to your family on the awards. And perhaps most importantly, this event does not happen without the generosity of so many organizations and so many families who year after year give so much financial support to our students. So to all those organizations and families, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This could not happen without you. And a special piece that I really enjoyed that I think could be enhanced this year virtually is that the individual families who recognize loved ones that have been lost, this is a great way to keep their memory alive. And often there's 150 or 200 of us hearing this in the theater. I'm glad this year that more people will hear the story of these individual lives and the generosity of their family members as they give recognition in their honor. So thank you to all who make this night happen. And now I would like to call forward Mr. Kevin Busiak, the president of the class of 2020, and also third honors, a very smart young gentleman. Kevin Busiak, if you would now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
I would like to congratulate the class of 2020. As a 1993 graduate of GHS, it is an honor to be part of this event. The Power Knights Booster Club was founded to support the Team 501 Power Knights First Robotics Competition team. The Power Knights Booster Club is comprised of team members, parents, and alumni that volunteer their time to raise funding and resources for Team 501 Power Knights. Team 501 consists of students from Goffstown High School, Manchester West, and other local schools. The student team members will get real-world experience in numerous skills such as leadership, engineering, business, and marketing, to name a few, throughout the season while they design and build a robot to compete with other teams. The students experience hands-on training with problem solving and critical thinking that will help them meet their full potential as they move on to their careers. On behalf of the Power Knights Booster Club, I would like to present the Power Knights Booster Club Scholarship. The Power Knights Booster Club Scholarship was created to reward the hardworking seniors that look to further their education and contribute to society. We seek candidates that have exhibited the gracious professionalism that is the ethos of FIRST. Gracious professionalism is described as a way of doing things that encourages high-quality work, emphasizes the value of others, and respects individuals and the community. We also seek students who share the passion for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I am proud to announce that we will be awarding 4 scholarships in the amount of $501. The awardees are Ryan Edgar, Tad Hagner, Isaac Libis, and Paige McNamara. Congratulations, and we look forward to all your continued success as you pursue your future endeavors. Thank you.
Ms. Renee Baldwin of Franklin Savings Bank has prepared the words for us to read for their scholarship. Franklin Savings Bank is an independent, mutually owned community bank with 150 years of commitment to the communities we serve. Since 1994, Franklin Savings Bank has presented over $347,000 in scholarships to graduates throughout Central New Hampshire. We are pleased to congratulate the class of 2020 and to offer the following 2 scholarship awards. The first recipient is described as a kind, hard-working young woman who continues to learn and challenge herself. She has a passion for art and music and recently earned recognition as the #1 alto performer in the state of New Hampshire. She intends to study music and liberal arts at the University of New Hampshire in the fall. Please join me in congratulating Miss Maya Witten. Congrats, Maya. The second recipient's goal is to study pre-medicine or human science at Georgetown University. She is described as a quiet scholar and a leader who has a clear sense of who she is and what she hopes to achieve. She will seize every opportunity to learn, make mistakes, and grow from those mistakes. Please join me in congratulating this year's valedictorian of the class of 2020, Katie Lewis. Again, congratulations and best wishes to all the graduating seniors and their families. Thank you. Langley Construction generously provides a scholarship each year to a Goffstown High School student pursuing a degree in a construction-related field. This year's recipient is headed to WPI to study architectural engineering. Congratulations, Thomas Kempfer. Suzanne Grady Beauclair has prepared the following words for the Henry T. and Claire R. Grady Scholarship. The Grady family is honored to present a scholarship in memory of our parents, Henry and Claire Grady, who were longtime residents of Goffstown. As a family, we developed the scholarship to continue the support that our parents gave to the community that they loved and to further demonstrate their value of education. We thought, what better way to honor 2 absolutely wonderful people and to carry on their support of the Goffstown community than to provide a scholarship to a deserving Goffstown High School senior. As we considered this year's recipient, as in years past, we looked for individuals who demonstrated a commitment to their family, who demonstrated a commitment to the community as well as their education. This year, there was one individual who stood out as we went through the selection process. This young woman took advantage of opportunities available to her at Goffstown High School, both academically and in the form of sports, the arts, and leadership roles, while also contributing to her church and community through volunteering. She also faced the most difficult of circumstances within her family, and instead of becoming negative or bitter, she responded by becoming more open to the struggles of others and aware of how her actions could make a difference. We are quite sure that Henry and Claire Grady would heartily approve of presenting this year's scholarship to Miss Elizabeth Ashford. Congratulations, Elizabeth. We wish you all the best.
Hi, my name is Patrick O'Brien, and I am the Vice President of the New Boston Support Staff Association. The New Boston Support Staff Association is composed of the paraprofessionals and the support staff of New Boston Central School. We are fortunate enough to be able to give out scholarships from the fundraising we have done throughout the year with the help from EcoSmith. It is with great pleasure that I am able to announce the 2 winners of our scholarship this year. The 2 remarkable and driven students that will be receiving our scholarship are Emma Strong and Miles Green. We'd like to congratulate these 2 students on their hard work and dedication, as well as all the students from the class of 2020. Thank you all, and stay safe.
The Pinardville Lions Club has prepared the following for us to read tonight. The Pinardville Lions Club is proud to present the 6th annual Ralph J. Lavallee Memorial Service Award. Ralph was our club's founder and its first president in 1953. He was an exemplary leader and had a deep commitment to his country and to the people in his community. It is always challenging for our committee to whittle this scholarship award down to one person, as we appreciate and applaud all applicants for their community service, scholastic excellence, and aspirations for success. But what set our recipient apart was a down-to-earth recount which influenced her desired career in psychology and child development. Her insight on the importance of family, patience, and kindness, especially with children, resonated in her application. She aspires to make a difference in the lives of children who may not have had the same love and support as others. In addition to her involvement with Special Olympics throughout high school, the Manchester Food Pantry, and working part-time, this year's recipient was a contributing writer for the Paw Print and participated in Goffstown High School's Be the Change and Empower Club. She also earned a place in the National Honor Society, which honors leadership, service, and character. With great respect and in honor of our club's founder, Ralph Lavallee, we present this service award to Alicia Duval for her shining example of the Lions Club motto, We Serve. Congratulations, Alicia.
The Paul Kokulis Scholarship is given to both a male and female student athlete who plan on majoring in engineering or other science-related coursework. This year's female recipient is Sierra Briscoe. She plans to attend the University of New Hampshire to study bioengineering. This year's male recipient is Maxwell Young. He also plans to attend the University of New Hampshire to study mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Maxwell and Sierra. Sandra Ellison was a lifelong resident of the town of Goffstown who passed away in April 2004 at the age of 58. Prior to her death, Sandra established the Sandra Ellison Trust for the purpose of providing scholarship funds to one worthy graduating female and one worthy graduating male resident of Goffstown. The 2020 Sandra Ellison Memorial Scholarship recipients are Katie Lewis and Alex Estano. Each year, the Mildred Stark Scholarships are presented to one graduating male and one graduating female who've demonstrated exceptional citizenship, academic achievement, and service to school and community. I'm pleased to announce that this year's awards go to Joseph Webb and Katie Donovan. William Marston was principal of Goffstown High School from 1981 to 1996. His dedication to the school and community was an integral aspect of his success as an educator. A scholarship is presented annually to a student who has worked hard to meet goals of high personal standards and who has been an avid contributor to the school and community. I'm pleased to present this year's award to Max Fragos. Doris Bailey served Goffstown High School students and staff for many years in her role as school nurse. Each year, the Bailey family seeks to assist a deserving student who aspires to a career in medicine. This year, the Doris Bailey Scholarship goes to Emily Dougherty. The Paul Lemery Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of Paul Lemery, who served Goffstown High School as Director of Guidance for 21 years. Each year, the award is presented to a student who exemplifies the qualities of hard work, honesty, integrity, and who serves the school and community in a positive way. This year's award goes to Elizabeth Ashford. The Hesser College Alumni Scholarship was established to recognize one graduating senior who shows scholastic ability through academic achievement and also plans to attend a community college. This year's recipient is headed to the New Hampshire Technical Institute to become a dental assistant in the fall. Congratulations, Marissa Fighton. The Richard S. Watt Memorial Scholarship is given annually by Ruth Henk, who established this award in her son's name. Recipients must have a strong GPA, a record of community service, participation in extracurricular activities in the fine arts, good leadership skills, and plan on pursuing a career in the arts. This year's recipient is an amazing young woman who is well known at Goffstown High School. She has a passion for musical theater, working with children, helping others, and making a difference. This year, the Richard S. Watt Memorial Scholarship goes to Caitlin Boscheman.
Once again, for tonight's presentation, we asked the very talented student body to record musical performances for this evening. What better way to kick that off than with our last scholarship recipient? Here's Caitlin Boscheman performing a piece from Carrie the Musical.
If I can keep my knees from buckling, if I can keep my pulse in check, then I will never give the world a chance to see that underneath the smile I'm smiling, I'm so totally a wreck. But if other girls get through this, why not me? I'm gonna fight the urge to turn around and flee. And then I will feel the magic I'm told anyone can feel. When the stars align and life is filled with possibility. And if everybody feels that way, then why not me?
Fantastic. Thanks, Caitlin.
The Pinardville Lions Club has prepared the following for us to read tonight. The Pinardville Lions Club is proud to present the inaugural Jelfrey Healey Scholarship in memory of Goffstown resident Jelfrey Healey and in honor of his sister Jill Healey, who is a 30-year Lions Club member. Jelfrey earned degrees in mechanical and electrical engineering. His philanthropy knew no bounds, assisting in community efforts behind the scenes for decades. Jelfrey passed away after a brave battle with cancer in 2018. He bequeathed a scholarship trust to the Pinardville Lions Club to support higher education for students in our community pursuing an engineering career. His sister Jill is one of the most community-spirited individuals we know. We are indebted to Jelfrey and Jill's generosity to the Pinardville Lions Club and the greater Goffstown community. The first Healey Scholarship recipient is a young man whose application exuded curiosity, intuition, and an intense desire to make a positive impact on the environment and climate. He envisions a career in mechanical or chemical engineering that would fuel his passion for science. His elaborate research and somewhat humorous discovery process over why penguins can't fly demonstrated his desire to learn exactly how things work or don't work. He greets defeat as a challenge to explore things further and reach his goals. With that said, we proudly present this award to Maxwell Young. We are certain that Jelfrey Healey would appreciate your hard work and fascination with science. Congratulations, Maxwell. The second Healey Scholarship recipient is a young lady who has an exemplary resume of leadership, academics, volunteerism, and athleticism. While at GHS, she founded the POSE Club, which stands for Professions for Science and Engineering, to expose students to career opportunities in both science and engineering. She earned her LNA at age 17, and through her work in healthcare, she aspires a career in bioengineering with hopes of discovering and broadening the availability of affordable and effective healthcare treatments. Her innate drive to succeed and generous nature was not without challenge, as she had to overcome the loss of her family's home and family pets with a devastating house fire 5 years ago. Through an outpouring of support from others and her own perseverance, she gained an appreciation for community and life itself. We proudly present this engineering award to Sierra Briscoe. Congratulations, Sierra.
Hello, good evening. My name is Jennifer Boschman. I'm an English teacher here at Goffstown High School, and tonight I'm representing the New Boston Central School PTA and awarding a scholarship to one deserving Goffstown High School grad. This recipient I've had in class now for 2 years. I've found her to be kind, giving of her time, passionate about everything she's involved in, and hardworking. She's dedicated to the Life Skills program at Goffstown High School and has worked closely with Katie Langley in the Life Skills program for English, as well as Kristen Huslin from the Life Skills program in Gym. She's going to Franklin Pierce University next year to pursue an education degree and hopes to become a special education teacher herself. I have no doubt that she'll be met with success in life in this arena, something that she has been focused on achieving since she was a young girl. Congratulations, Kelsey Gregorio.
Hi, my name is Tina Philibot, and on behalf of the Goffstown Education Association, I am proud to present this year's GEA scholarship in the amount of $500 to Elena Tupuzaglu. Elena is a varsity basketball player, she writes for the school newspaper, The Paw Print, and so much more. She's not afraid to try new things. In fact, this year she joined the cast of the Children's Nutcracker, making it to the GHS Performing Arts stage for the first time as a senior. The GEA Scholarship rewards top-notch students who make the profound choice to pursue a career in the teaching profession. Elena will begin her journey to becoming a teacher this fall at the University of New Hampshire, where she will study English and humanities education. Elena is passionate about this work for all the right reasons. In her essay, she wrote, "Every student deserves to be in at least one class that allows them to feel as though their ideas are not only validated, but they can trust the environment they are sharing in. I want to create that for my own students." The GEA commends you, Elena, on your commitment to serving the greater good, and we hope that this scholarship gets you one step closer to providing that space for your students someday. Congratulations.
Each year, Friends of Goffstown Softball present a scholarship to a senior female who has participated in softball for at least 2 years. This year, we have 2 award winners. Congratulations to Shannon Gifford and Alexandria Mayotte. The New Boston Recreation Department Scholarship recognizes a student from New Boston who is an active member of the community. This year's recipients are Isaac Borges and Julia Gentili. Congratulations. The Goffstown Mothers Club has been offering financial assistance to graduating seniors for many years. Congratulations to Joseph Webb, Caitlin Boschman, and Katie Lewis. I am pleased to present this year's scholarship on behalf of the Independent Order of Odd Fellows, Mystery Rebekah Lodge number 39. This year's recipient plans to attend the University of New Hampshire to study liberal arts and music. Congratulations to Maya Witten.
I'm presenting the Jen Cheney Memorial Scholarship on behalf of Friends of Goffstown Hockey. Jen Cheney was a friend to all who knew her and was very active in the community, church, and school. She was upbeat and supportive of others, encouraging them to achieve their goals. An athlete, yes, but she also maintained a balance with family, community, and education. As a high school junior, she was instrumental in getting the first Goffstown ice hockey team off to a strong start. Unfortunately, Jen was struck and killed by the senseless act of a drunk driver that same year. But she is with us in spirit every time the team steps on the ice. Our team jerseys bear a patch in her honor. We are dedicated to memorialize Jen's life with Jen Cheney Memorial Scholarship, but we also want to deliver a message from our team angel. Simply, if you choose to drink, don't drive. The Friends of Hockey presents this award annually to a student who exemplifies the principles and qualities that Jen Cheney modeled for us. We seek to recognize and assist those who achieve their goals academically and give back to the community by demonstrating good citizenship, hard work, and school team spirit. This year is our 20th recipient, and the $1,000 scholarship goes to Melanie Riendo. In Melanie's 4 years on the varsity hockey team, she has demonstrated determination and hard work. Congratulations, Mel, and best of luck to you in the class of 2020.
First and foremost, congratulations to all the 2020 Goffstown High School graduates. My name is Kayla Bennick, and I'm here to represent the Ryan Hicks Depression Awareness Foundation in honor of my cousin, Ryan Hicks. Ryan grew up and went to high school here at Goffstown as well. His foundation is a nonprofit that provides education, advocacy, support, and seeks to break the silence and stigma for people affected by depression or suicide. It raises funds for those organizations critical in helping these individuals live healthy and productive lives. Since inception, the foundation has donated almost $50,000 to these organizations, including NAMI New Hampshire, or the National Alliance on Mental Illness New Hampshire chapter, and the Wounded Warriors Project. Our foundation supports those who also recognize the need for mental health awareness and have a passion for health services of all kinds. This year, we are proud to present this annual scholarship to Cody Willett. Congratulations.
Hello, Goffstown Grizzly family. My name is Lynn Fitzpatrick, and I am here representing the Grizzlies Shearin Lacrosse Scholarship. This is awarded to a girl and boy high school senior lacrosse player who demonstrates strength of character as evidenced by leadership on or off the field, community service, student involvement, and other ways of giving back to their community. The Goffstown Grizzlies Lacrosse Club would like to recognize 2 students, Catherine Lewis and Mark Largeness, for their dedication to their teams and to the community. They each will receive a $500 scholarship. I'd like to share some of what lacrosse has meant to Katie and to Mark. Katie stated, "I never realized how much lacrosse meant to me until the season was canceled. Lacrosse taught me how to push myself in ways I never thought possible. It taught me to work in and out of practice to strengthen my skills. I learned how it's important to work as a team than to be the best on the field, and that winning only comes from teamwork. I now know to cherish the memories because you never know when they might end. My high school lacrosse career may be over, but I will hold these lessons this program taught me close to my heart, and I will always be a Grizzly lacrosse player." Mark shared, "Lacrosse shows you how to work as a team. It teaches you how to build not only yourself but others into the best lacrosse player you can be and the best person. I have learned how to become a leader and help myself and others with these skills. Also, how to persevere through all the hard times you might encounter as a team. The greatest and most valuable lesson and life skill I have learned from lacrosse is to not make the same mistake twice. Lacrosse and life, to me, are all about moving forward to the next game. On behalf of the Goffstown Grizzly Lacrosse Club, congratulations to both of you, Katie and Mark. We wish you both well and success in the coming years ahead, as well as all of our Grizzly family."
Stonebridge Country Club is proud to present the 2020 Stonebridge Leadership Award. Students considered for this award have strong academics and exceptional qualities of leadership. This leadership must be present within school, the community, and life. This year, Stonebridge Country Club has chosen Elizabeth Ashford. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Goffstown's Rotary Club Scholarship has prepared the following speech for us to share with you. The Goffstown Rotary Club Scholarship is awarded each year to a student who volunteers their time and skills for the benefit of others. Our 2020 recipient volunteers with Special Olympics, the YMCA, and for families with children who have special needs. However, the quality that sets this year's recipient apart is her everyday love and caring for her twin brother. When most teenagers want very little contact with their siblings, this year's recipient helps him every day with tasks that most teenagers have mastered. She has a clear understanding of his qualities as well as the hurdles that confront him every day. Her application reflected how proud she is of her brother. It is an honor for her to guide him in the morning, at school, and with his activities. Congratulations to Kelsey Gregorio. The Bartlett Elementary PTA Advanced Education Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who attended Bartlett Elementary School. This year's recipient is Elena Barber.
Hi, I'm Josh DeRocher, one of the music teachers and the activities director here at Goffstown High School, and I'm honored to present this year's Coulon Memorial Scholarship to Maya Witten. This scholarship is presented annually to a college-bound senior furthering their studies in the performing arts. It's funded by the Coulon family and is presented in memory of my good friend and classmate, Greg Coulon. We're both GHS alums from the class of 1996. Greg participated in chorus, select vocal ensemble, jazz band, and theater. My annual message to graduates is not to underestimate the power you have to change your friends' lives for the better. Near the end of my 7th grade year, Greg convinced me to try singing in chorus as we chose electives for 8th grade. It would appear that conversation had a pretty huge impact on my life. And this year's recipient, Maya Witten, has participated in chorus, select vocal ensemble, and our jazz band as a featured vocalist. And she's been absolutely invaluable as our lead theater tech, from specializing in lighting design to painting our sets. She'll be continuing in these activities next year at the University of New Hampshire, and we can't wait to hear about her successes there and beyond. Congratulations, Maya, and we wish you well.
For our second musical performance, Mr. DeRocher accompanies on piano as Elena Winrow performs on violin. Really well done. Thanks again.
The Goffstown Lions Club has a long-standing history of helping others in the community. This year, the Lions Club is pleased to present Katie Lewis, Brandon Korn, Kyle DuBois, and Alexandria Mayotte with scholarships. Every year, we are fortunate that the Goffstown Police Association recognizes several of our deserving students with scholarship awards. This year's awards go to Derek Stekowicz and Elena Barber. The Lindsay Paradis Memorial Scholarship is given each year to a graduating senior who cheered for Goffstown Screaming Eagles or Goffstown High School. This year's recipient is planning to study electrical engineering at Southern New Hampshire University next fall. This year's Lindsay Paradis Memorial Scholarship recipient is Paige Robinson.
The GMMBR Community Service Committee is dedicated not only to giving back to local organizations within our community, but supporting the endeavors of students seeking secondary education. Taking into consideration an applicant's work ethic, community involvement, as well as their ambition to furthering their knowledge, the 2020 Scholarship Committee is pleased to announce a Goffstown High School senior as a recipient. It is with great pleasure that the Greater Manchester Nashua Board of Realtors has selected Elizabeth Ashford as a recipient of this year's scholarship. We are proud to support Elizabeth as she continues on to George Mason University to focus in criminology. Her drive, ambition, and can-do positive attitude and overall strong academic career spoke volumes to our entire committee. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Congratulations, Elizabeth, and we wish you the best of luck.
Hi, my name is Dick Bruno. I'm here at my home in Goffstown, and with me is my daughter Sarah from Washington, D.C., and my son Ben from his home in Middlebury, Vermont. We're here together to present the Patricia Bruno Scholarship in honor of my wife and their mother, Patty. Not only was Patty a great wife and mother, she had a career in teaching both elementary students as well as special education students. In honor of Patty's passion for teaching, we award the scholarship to a deserving Goffstown student who desires to go into a career in elementary education and or special education.
The recipient of the scholarship must have many of the qualities that my mother possessed. She had a passion for teaching young children and volunteering on behalf of young children in the community. The recipient must also have a financial need and strong academic standing.
This year's recipient has shown a passion for pursuing a career as a special education teacher. She has volunteered with Special Olympics in New Hampshire, and in her everyday life, she assists with her twin brother who has special needs. In her application, she talked about her future desire to become a special education teacher to help kids see how special they are. On behalf of my entire family, we'd like to present the Patricia Bruno Scholarship to Kelsey Gregorio. Congratulations, Kelsey.
Congratulations. Good luck, Kelsey.
Hi, my name's Ryan Charette, and representing the New Boston Fire Department Association and New Boston Fire Department Auxiliary, we're excited to announce our 2020 Sarah Moody Scholarship winner.
And I'm Lynn Wozniak, and on behalf of the Fire Department and the Fire Auxiliary, we would first like to congratulate all the high school seniors and their families for all their fine achievements, and we wish you all the very best in your futures. The Sarah Moody Scholarship is in memory of Sarah Moody, who was the daughter of Richard and Betsy Moody of the New Boston Livery Stables. Sarah was an athlete, and she excelled in horsemanship and in skiing. Her father, Dick Moody, is an avid horseman and is an officer with the New Boston Cavalry, a member of the New Boston Historical Society, and a 40-plus year member of the New Boston Fire Department. Her mother, Betsy Moody, teaches horseback riding at their stables and has assisted the high school with their ski program. The Moody family has a long and proud history of service to the town of New Boston and the neighboring communities. So naturally, service and commitment to the welfare and safety of others is the long-standing tradition for this award in memory of their daughter, Sarah.
The individual that we selected this year excelled both academically, as shown by their top 5% finish in their class rank, and athletically, being a 3-sport athlete. This individual is deeply interested in the community, being a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council. This individual will be attending University of Rhode Island next year and majoring in nursing. It's our pleasure to announce Emma Strong as the 2020 Sarah Moody Scholarship recipient. Congratulations, Emma.
This is John Sylvain from Webster Lodge number 24 of the Oddfellows in Goffstown. I'm the chairperson of the Scholarship Award Committee. Our committee has agreed on the 2 following applicants. The name of the applicants are Catherine Lewis and Emma Strong. Each applicant has a strong communication service, which the Oddfellows are all about. We thank you for all who apply. Thank you.
Just want to say congratulations from the Oddfellows. We were really impressed with your entries, and we are really excited for your future.
The New Boston Historical Society has prepared the following words for us to read. Rena Davis helped to establish the New Boston Historical Society in 1968 and was the driving force behind it for nearly 30 years. In 2003, the Historical Society established the Rena Davis Scholarship in her memory. Rena's husband, Charlie Davis, was also very active in the Historical Society. In 2011, Charlie's name was added as a tribute to all the time he gave to the Society. The scholarship is awarded each spring to a graduating senior from New Boston who plans to continue his or her education in the field of history, social studies, archaeology, anthropology, or a related field. Is the study of history still relevant? Yes, it is. The challenges we face today are not new. Let us learn from the mistakes and successes of previous generations. The New Boston Historical Society is pleased to award this year's Charlie and Rena Davis Memorial Scholarship to Timothy Lizotte.
EcoSmith Recyclers is a sustainable, locally owned, family recycling business that has been serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine since 1991. This year's recipients of the EcoSmith Recycler Scholarship are Julia Gentili and Paige Robinson. The Goffstown Garden Club has shown tremendous support to our seniors over the years. This year's scholarship is being awarded to Max Fragos and Maxwell Young.
The scholarship has been awarded for over 40 years to graduating high school seniors. Over $22,000 has been granted over the life of this scholarship. The awarding of this annual scholarship is based on a quantitative and qualitative analysis of an individual applicant's performance over the last 4 years. Through a series of metrics, our scholarship committee evaluates 7 areas in an application, which include financial need, school activities participation, participation in civic and community organizations, self-motivation to save for college, academic standing, academic performance, and career aspirations. This year we had 6 contestants participate in the application process. There was 1 male and 5 female contestants. Of the 6 contestants, 3 were in the top 10% of their class, which is not only a tribute to their education at Goffstown High School, but also the preparatory education they received at the New Boston Elementary School. Our individual candidates' future chosen study disciplines have included fields such as business management, criminology, education, electrical engineering, environmental biology, and nursing. Institutions of higher learning that have accepted some of these contestants include Wentworth Institute of Technology, the University of Rhode Island, Catholic University, the University of Vermont, Worcester Polytechnical Institute, and the University of New Hampshire. Before we announce this year's winner of the Joe English Green Scholarship, I would like to provide a look at the background of this student and this student's family as it relates to the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our entire global society has recently been impacted by the COVID-19 virus, and it is with these circumstances in mind we are proud to present this year's recipient of the Joe English Green Scholarship Award. Keep in mind, first responders and medical caregivers are expected to carry out their life-saving professional duties at great sacrifice and risk to themselves and their families. Let's meet one such family. The winning student's father, who started his service as a volunteer firefighter for the town of New Boston, has spent the last 23 years as a full-time first responder with the Bedford Fire Department. He serves as both a firefighter and as an EMT. The student's mother is a registered nurse at Elliott Hospital. There are many challenges to current nursing programs. Over the last 30 years, nursing has become an extremely difficult profession to be able to train for. With many hospital-based nursing programs closing their doors in recent decades, the majority of the openings for those who want to major in nursing have been quite limited. As recently as 2019, applicants with very high academic qualifications were being rejected by even our own state land-grant college, the University of New Hampshire. Only the best of the best are being admitted into four-year nursing programs, and the washout rate is alarmingly high. This student's family tree is ripened with nurses. Her mom's a registered nurse, grandma was a nurse, her aunt is a nurse, and she has a sister who is a recent graduate from the University of Rhode Island School of Nursing. Our winning candidate participated in the following school activities while at Goffstown High School. She played on the Goffstown High School soccer, basketball, and lacrosse teams all 4 years. She is a member of the National Honor Society for her junior and senior years. She has been a student council representative for 3 years and a member of Empower for 3 years. Our winning candidate participated in the following civic activities while in high school. She volunteered at Goffstown High School fundraisers, volunteered at the New Boston Library, and volunteered at a local homeless shelter and food pantry. Academically, the winning student candidate has a transcript loaded with advanced placement and honors courses, a class-weighted ranking of 11 out of 257 students. Ladies and gentlemen, meet our 2020 recipient of the Joe English $1,000 scholarship, Miss Emma Strong. This fall, she will be off to the University of Rhode Island to become what else? A nurse. A student athlete by all standards. Congratulations, Emma. Thank you.
The next scholarship this evening is in memory of Katie Daniels, a 2002 graduate of Goffstown High School. Ursula Dubriel, Katie's mother, has prepared some words for us to share. The Catherine T. Daniels Scholarship is intended to be given to a student who is active in his or her community, likes to volunteer, is involved with different organizations and clubs, and has faced adversity. The young lady receiving Katie's award this year is quite exceptional. She's traveled to Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands, volunteering to run sustainable farms and harvesting crops. She's a hard worker and is currently employed as a dietary aide to the Hillsborough County Nursing Home. In the fall, she plans to attend the University of New Hampshire and study business. Katie passed away 10 years ago this August, a week before her 25th birthday. She knew adversity growing up with cystic fibrosis. She knew her challenges and she fought through them. Congratulations to Emily Daniels on receiving the 10th annual Katie T. Daniels Scholarship and for helping us all to remember Katie.
Hello everybody, my name is Lee Nyquist and I'm with my wife Leslie Nixon out here on our deck in New Boston on a beautiful spring day, and we're delighted to be here. What we're doing is awarding the Cliff Nyquist Character Award scholarships to a boy and a girl in the graduating class at Goffstown High School. We endow $1,000 scholarships, as I said, one for a boy and one for a girl, and the criteria is that they have to remind us a lot of Cliff. We had a lot of input from the folks at Goffstown High School as to the nominees are. The nominees should be academically successful, well-rounded, and often with athletic accomplishments, and a caring friend to all, just like we believe Cliff was. We are joined in making these awards by our kids, Christina, Lincoln, Linnea, and Carla, and we want to let you know that although we miss Cliff every day, we are pleased to be able to honor his memory every spring this way by making these awards to deserving Goffstown High School seniors. This year's girl winner was in the Student Council, the National Honor Society, and Empower. She was a three-sport athlete in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. She will be attending the University of Rhode Island this fall, going after a Bachelor in Science in Nursing to carry on the family's tradition of being nurses, and we are sure wishing her well. She is Emma Strong, this year's winner of the Cliff Nyquist Scholarship Award. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Emma.
And now for the boy presentation. This boy, for much of his life, has been a hard-working volunteer at the New Boston Community Church. In the 12th grade, he ran the school store. He is indeed, as many of you will now know, Goffstown High School's Mr. Volleyball. He plans on attending Revere College for a business management degree, where he will be playing varsity volleyball. And his goal is to take that business management degree and his skills in volleyball and his knowledge of volleyball and operate and coach his own volleyball club after he graduates. This year's winner is Isaac Borges.
Congratulations, Isaac.
Great job, Isaac.
And now for another great performance from the students in GHS Performing Arts. Here's the GHS Select Strings. Once again, amazing job from amazing students. Coming up, we'll be posting a separate musical video of all the musical performances together from all the awards shows over the last 3 Fridays.
Hello, this is Kerry Stekowich, Managing Trustee of the Michael J. McAlery Scholarship Trust of 1999. I'm here to present this year's scholarship to our recipient for 2019-2020 school year. First, a little bit thank you from the trustees for allowing us to present this award, and also for allowing us into your homes and into your lives. Congratulations are also in order for all of the graduates. Your success came with quite a bit of work, quite a bit of investment, and quite a bit of parental, input on a regular basis. And for all of that, you're congratulated, as are your families. Now to the scholarship itself. Mike was a classmate of mine. We graduated from Goffstown High School in 1975. Mike grew up here. He was one of my best friends growing up. And as a young man, he was a writer for the Goffstown News and the Manchester Union Leader. He was a sports writer back in those days. He had a great journalistic break when he was a young man. About 14 was when this happened. He was hitchhiking to cover the Volvo International Tennis Tournament in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire at the Mount Washington Hotel, and as luck would have it, Mike got picked up by the tournament director. When that gentleman found out Mike was on his own, so to speak, he hooked him up with some folks up there that took good care of Mike, and Mike made some very valuable connections with those people that served him very well later on. In fact, those connections helped get him admitted to Pace University, and then later help him transfer to Syracuse University the following year. Mike's high school yearbook quote was, he wanted to be the best sports writer that ever chewed on a pencil eraser. Now, while Mike was extremely intelligent and a voracious reader, Mike had very tough time dealing with the classroom setting of the 1970s. Mike often was bored in the classroom, which led to some I guess we'll say comic outbursts or other behaviors that got him often tossed out of class, and that have impacted his grades on a regular basis. Mike always was in catch-up mode to get his grades back up. This was going to make it highly unlikely, unfortunately, that he get accepted directly into the Newhouse School of Journalism at Syracuse, where he most wanted to attend. But Mike had tenacity, he had a willingness to reach out for help, and he did so. He used both to get accepted to Pace University. After proving himself, he went on and shined at Syracuse. After graduating, Mike worked briefly for the Boston Globe and Herald American newspapers as a sport writer. In 1980, he was back in his native New York as a sports writer for the Daily News, and at the time he was also affiliated with ABC Sports. In 1985, Mike left sports behind for good and became a news reporter for the New York Daily News. Rather, the New York Newsday, I'm sorry. Shortly afterwards, he became a columnist covering news and then moving on to the New York Post. He later rejoined the Daily News, where he became one of the city's most read and most beloved columnists. Michael was known as a champion of the underdog, always able to provide a voice to those who needed it the most. Mike's chosen role was to provide a forum for America's conscience. Readers knew Mike would spotlight for all to see the crumbling difference between right and wrong and keep them informed. It was this skill, along with his concern over helping right or wrong, that won Mike the Pulitzer Prize, as well as the respect of many. The Pulitzer came after Michael's expose of the New York City police torture of Haitian security guard Abner Louima. This occurred in Brooklyn in 1997. At the time, Mike was battling colon cancer, but the Louima family had contacted for him to tell their story. Mike worked tirelessly, despite being sick, to get this horrifying story told. Much of the information he gathered in that case came from good cops Mike had built a strong inside relationship with. Those relationships came from when he wrote his first novel, Buddy Boys. That came about because a good cop with a conscience needed to tell a story about his relationship with a group of bad cops that occurred during New York City's battle with crack cocaine in the 90s. This connection showed the relationship Michael had with the city and those entrusted with keeping it safe. Michael was the one chosen to tell these two important stories, and that's significant to note. Michael has a number of nonfiction works, including Good Cop, Bad Cop, Copland, and Cop Shots. Mike's last novel, Sore Loser, is a fictional tennis-related murder mystery. Mike also wrote several compelling magazine pieces as well, one of the most notable of which was Mark of a Murderer, which he wrote for Esquire magazine in 1997. It was an account of a man with a murderous family history who was able to turn himself around and change that sad family legacy. The connection Michael made with the subjects of that story was an experience Mike would later say had a profound impact on his life and on his way of thinking. Playwright Nora Ephron, Sleepless in Seattle, You Have Mail, saw fit to write a Broadway play called Lucky Guy, centered on Michael, someone she had a great affection for. Tom Hanks starred in and captured Michael persona in that play very well when he did that role. Sadly, Mike lost his battle with cancer on Christmas Day in 1998, after which the Scholarship Trust was instituted to preserve the love, compassion, and unique spirit Michael shared with all who knew him or who had read his work. It was also intended to serve as a vehicle to foster and promote the long-term, goal-oriented thinking that Michael exhibited when it came to his career. Further, the scholarship is meant to provide young people an inspiring example of community-minded spirit and concern for others. It is thereby fitting that his memory serves to help others. All applicants for this scholarship must display a strong commitment to achieving goals, a community-minded spirit, and the ability to overcome obstacles and difficulties in order to reach their goals. This year's recipient has done just that. On behalf of the trustees of the Michael J. McAlery Scholarship Trust of 1999, I'm proud to present the 2020 Scholarship Award of $2,000 to Cody Willett. Congratulations, Cody. Make us proud going forward and continue to move the markers forward as you can do moving along in your career. I thank you for giving us this time and this opportunity to present this scholarship, and I wish all of the graduates continued success in whatever careers they're pursuing moving forward. Thank you and good night.
The New Hampshire Automobile Dealers Association has prepared the following speech for us to share. The NHADA Education Foundation is pleased to announce that Austin Ostrander was chosen as a recipient of a scholarship award. Dan McNally at Manchester School of Technology states he has a great passion for automotive mechanics and technology and is always striving to learn more. Austin's passion and interest to learn automotive make him a deserving candidate for this award. We look forward to seeing him receive a quality education at Manchester Community College and transitioning into the automotive industry workforce that so desperately needs top-notch professionals like him. It is NHADA's goal to make choosing a career in the automotive field accessible and affordable for students. Congratulations, Austin.
New Boston Dental Care offers an annual scholarship that is designed to support New Boston students who will be pursuing careers in the sciences, particularly those who are studying medicine or dentistry. This year, they chose to recognize Emma Strong as their scholarship recipient. Congratulations, Emma.
The Maple Avenue PFT is excited to announce that Marissa Fighton is the recipient of our $500 scholarship. Marissa, we are impressed with your drive and determination to succeed in life no matter what obstacles were thrown at you. We know that you will be successful in whatever you do and that you will continue to be someone that people look up to in life and strive to be. Congratulations.
Hi Marissa, it's me, Mrs. Ferry, your second grade teacher. I wanted to pop in and wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. I wanted to say congratulations on your graduation and your accomplishments and achievements. I do remember you as a second grade enthusiastic learner who was always willing to pitch in and help out as much as possible. I wish you all the best. Congratulations again. Bye.
Marissa. It's Mrs. Nicholson here. Congratulations on your graduation from high school. I remember your bright and smiling face back in first grade and how hard you always worked. Learning really mattered to you, and clearly you've carried that through your whole career in education. 25th in your class and off to becoming a dental assistant. I'm so proud of you, and I'm sure that all of Goffstown is as well. So, way to go. Good luck on your future. I know it's a bright one.
The following has been prepared by GHS alumni Mo Bedard and Greg Goff. The GHS class of 1967 would like to present a scholarship to a deserving young man and woman of the graduating class of 2020. This year, we are very pleased to present Ellie LaRue and Joseph McNeil with a scholarship. Good luck to the class of 2020.
Goffstown Junior Baseball is pleased to recognize 2 students with the Pamela Bergeron Memorial Scholarship. Brad Baxter is one of the recipients. Brad is an outstanding athlete, tough young man, and a gentleman. So congratulations, Brad, on your honor. And the second gentleman is Connor Hyzak. And congratulations to Connor. Connor was also just recently named the New Hampshire Gatorade Baseball Player of the Year, and he'll be heading down to play Division I baseball at Virginia Commonwealth University. So again, congratulations, both of you, on receiving the Pamela Bergeron Memorial Scholarship. Each year, Dr. Darrell Lockwood, former superintendent of SAU 19, former superintendent of the year in New Hampshire, and a dear friend and colleague of mine, gives an award in his family's name to a deserving student. This year, the deserving student is going to be going to Northeastern University, studying mathematics and business. He is an absolute scholar, number 2 student in the Goffstown High School class of 2020. And one of the things that I'm most impressed about with Brandon Corn is his dedication to serving. And he served for 2 years on the Goffstown School Board as a student rep. So congratulations on receiving the Lockwood Family Scholarship. Most deserving, Brandon Corn. It is my honor to give the 2020 Shannon Kiernan Memorial Scholarship. One of my favorite aspects of my job is to hire people, and I love hiring young people, giving them their first opportunity. And I was able to do that many years ago to Shannon Kiernan. She was this ball of energy that I learned afterwards had changed in the car as she drove up from New York, from Long Island. She had a old car that she had a name for, and she was this unique individual, ball of energy, come to find out, loved the outdoors, loved horses, loved adventure, loved snowboarding, and just was, again, a special person. She taught and taught really well at Goffstown High School for a year. She fit in. She loved Mr. Palmera, the science department, and our students, though she was a free spirit, loved adventure, and she really loved the ocean. So the draw of the ocean drew her away from us. I was sad to lose her, and she went to Winnacunnet High School. After, in her second year at teaching at Winnacunnet High School, she tragically lost her life in a snowboarding accident on a winter day. And I had the honor of attending a ceremony at Winnacunnet High School, and you could tell how much the students loved her, how much of an impact she had in a short period of time, and it was exactly what I observed at Goffstown High School, someone who had a unique ability to touch individuals' lives, and Shannon Kiernan made a difference. As her mom would always say, Patty, when she's here, that she made a difference as well. She was an organ donor and has made a difference in those individuals' lives. And each year I love keeping her memory alive here at Goffstown High School. And I will give a special shout out. And there's so many stories like these at Goffstown Night, is that her mom, Patty Guido, and her husband, Tom, they give 3 scholarships in Shannon's name, one at Goffstown High School, one at Winnacunnet High School, and one at their local high school on Long Island. And I've been fortunate to become friends with Patty and Tom. And I missed having our dinner after the scholarship event this evening. But again, thank you so much for what you do to honor Shannon and to give each year. So with that, this year's recipient is Kelsey Gregorio. And one of the most important aspects of what drew us to having you win this award was your commitment to helping others, and that is seen and has been seen often through Special Olympics, particularly the care and affection that you show towards your brother and all of his friends, a member of the team on Canuck Special Olympic team. So Kelsey, congratulations on this most deserving honor. It is my pleasure to present this next award to a young lady with an amazing work ethic. And I might say it might be the strongest work ethic I've ever seen in my 27 years at Goffstown High School. She's a 3-sport athlete, a great teammate, very involved in a community with lots of service. She will be heading to Georgetown University in the fall to study health sciences. And if I ever need a doctor in the future, I hope to look up and see Dr. Katie Lewis. Congratulations, this year's recipient of the Principal's Award and valedictorian of the Goffstown High School class of 2020, Miss Katie Lewis. This concludes this evening's ceremony. Thank you once again to all of our donors. We greatly appreciate your support, and congratulations once again to all our recipients and your families. Congratulations on a job very well done. Good night.